Scientists have long been fascinated by the origins of human speech, and now, groundbreaking research has brought us closer than ever to understanding what sets our communication abilities apart from those of other species. In an extraordinary experiment, researchers introduced a human-specific version of a gene associated with language into mice, and the results have opened an exciting new chapter in the study of vocal communication. The tiny creatures, despite remaining nonverbal in the human sense, began to exhibit strikingly different vocal patterns, providing valuable clues about how language may have evolved. One of the most remarkable findings of this study was that mouse pups with the modified gene produced vocalizations that were distinct from their unaltered counterparts. Their ultrasonic calls, typically used to communicate with their mothers, displayed different frequency patterns and variations in sound, suggesting that even a single genetic change can influence the way vocal signals are formed. This subtle but significant shift hints at the role genetics might have played in shaping the complex sounds that eventually became human speech. As these genetically modified mice matured, their vocal behaviors became even more fascinating. Male mice, known for producing high-frequency sounds to attract mates, began to speak in more complex ways. The changes observed in their courtship calls suggest that enhanced vocal capabilities could have played a key role in early human evolution, possibly giving our ancestors a communicative edge over other hominin species. If a single genetic alteration can affect vocal expression in mice, it raises compelling questions about how similar mutations might have influenced the trajectory of human speech development over thousands of years. The gene in question, NOVA1, is found across a wide variety of species, from birds to mammals, but in humans, it has undergone a slight modification that appears to have had profound effects on vocalization. When researchers examined how this gene functioned in mice, they discovered something unexpected. While the human-specific variant did not interfere with fundamental brain functions like movement control, it did alter the way certain genes related to vocalization were expressed. This surprising discovery suggests that even small genetic differences can lead to major shifts in communication abilities. What makes this finding even more extraordinary is that our closest relatives, the Neanderthals and Denisovans, lacked the same human-specific variant of this gene. Instead, their version of NOVA1 was identical to that found in other non-human animals. This could mean that modern Homo sapiens developed a unique genetic advantage that allowed for more sophisticated speech, potentially playing a role in the success of our species, while others faded into extinction. If the ability to communicate more effectively was indeed a key factor in human survival and dominance, then this tiny genetic change may have been one of the most critical mutations in our evolutionary history. While this study does not provide all the answers, it offers an exciting glimpse into how language may have emerged. The idea that a single gene could contribute to the development of speech challenges the notion that language is purely a cultural construct. Instead, it suggests that the foundations of verbal communication may be deeply rooted in our biology. This research paves the way for further studies on the genetic basis of speech and could even have implications for understanding language-related disorders in humans. The experiment also highlights the incredible potential of genetic research to uncover the mysteries of human evolution. By exploring how genetic variations influence communication, scientists are not only gaining insight into our past, but also opening doors to future discoveries in neuroscience, linguistics, and medicine. These findings remind us that evolution is an ongoing process, and the genetic changes that shaped human speech may still be influencing us today. As we continue to unravel the complexities of language and cognition, studies like this bring us one step closer to understanding what truly makes us human. The ability to communicate through speech has shaped civilizations, fostered social bonds, and propelled technological advancement. If a single genetic shift played a role in giving humans the power of speech, then this discovery underscores just how delicate yet powerful the forces of evolution can be. With every new finding, we move closer to answering one of the greatest questions of all: how do we come to possess the extraordinary gift of language?